Well, I'm back in the paint booth with my Speed Racer car body. I managed to give it a light sanding to get the little boogers off, and I sanded the whole thing. And I went over it, airbrushed it with Stynylrez Res flat black primer. You can see the difference. The interior still has the gloss paint on it. So now I'm going to give it a few coats of some craft paint, gloss black, and then I'll seal that up and do the trim on it. So I'm glad that turned out a little better. I'm working on the body here for the BatFink figure, and the next steps I cut the ears off with my little saw, and then I cut out a template out of paper and then transferred it onto some styrene sheet and cut out these pieces for his gauntlets and his gloves. This one's going to glue on here once the body's put together. I've cut the hair off. It's kind of, I tried to file it off, but it got too thin, so I put some of this Squadron green putty over the hair, and I'll file that down, sand it down, try and smooth it out. So we're making a little bit slow but sure progress on the figure. Okay, well, it's been a couple of days since I've been at the bench here, but I got back and done a little bit of work today, and I'm just going to show you a little update. I still have the two 57 Chev bodies here from the Mr. Gasser kit waiting for primer. I've got the wheels and tires painted and black primer and gunmetal for the rims. I'm ready to go on there. I've got the Speed Racer almost completed. I've got the wheels on here. The back wheels were a really tight fit, so they won't be turning. Front one's turned. Got the red trim painted on. This little gold bird or whatever it is came with the kit, and it was under the little door there, so I put it on top, and the mirror went on there. I painted the front lenses here with some translucent orange, and I've got the exhaust painted in silver. Got the mag wheels with some matte paint just to dull them up a little bit. There's not much on the bottom, it's just flat black. I'm going to put these bat symbols on here on the doors once the ink is dried. And I've got the Mr. Gasser figures. One's going to be BatFink, and one's going to be the Mr. Gasser figure. I've got them put together, cleaned up, and taped. I've got the mouths in and painted. I've got those taped up so I can put primer over them. I've shaved the ears off the one figure and added the bat ears and covered the eyes. That was a tip from Glenn at Model Cars with Glenn to help give the impression of the cowl of the hood over the costume. I've got the gauntlets here marked out for the gloves. I've got a piece of tape around his waist where I can attach a bat belt once I figure out how I'm going to do that. Utility belt. And they're ready for primer. So it's going slowly, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on and make sure I don't miss anything. So stay tuned for the updates. Thanks for watching.